So they just had the new Totem Fusion mechanic to the game, and that means they have changed like the totems here. Like supposedly you can get them for emeralds for Titan artifact series again, but also they added more guaranteed levels. So used to just have like every so often there'll be like guaranteed. There's like a bad luck prevention mechanic that lets you get totems guaranteed for emeralds. It's possible to get them before that. Um but with the ability to get totems after you have all 30 maxed out, like I do, like all 30 of my totems are max evolution, they're all absolute star. After that, I have not been able to get totems anymore because I had them all, but now with the Totem Fusion, because you can trade totem fragments for uh because you can trade totem fragments for catalysts now. You can trade Totem Fragments for 50 Catalyst now, which is actually a bit of a nerf from the initial announcement, but I can get totems again. You should be able to get totems again for emeralds or even for Titan Artifact Seers. But so pretty much, I'm just going to put up a chart here that shows like all of the guaranteed. So the first totem is super easy to get. It's only 4,500 emeralds. Everyone can get that. You should just spend the $4,500. The 4,500 emeralds to get your first totem, because there's also like a quest that'll give you 5,000 emeralds for that. So definitely get that first totem for free. Like that is like the 4,500 emeralds. That's pretty much free. Second one is also pretty easy to get because it's 45,000 emeralds. Also, the first two totems also have a special mechanic where it will be the totem that you need the most, like based on your strongest team. So if your water titans are your strongest totem, are your strongest Titan team, you will get a water totem guaranteed for that 4,500 and 45,000. So the first two will be your based on your strongest elements. So those are definitely, you should definitely try to get those your first two totems if possible. If you're like free to play, you should still get that first one for 4,500 emeralds. It's a great deal. After that, there is a huge jump from the second to third one, because then you need an extra um 411,000 emeralds to get that second one. And then from the second to third is also a huge jump, another like almost, so it's another 383,000 emeralds between the third and fourth. But then then the gap closes quite a bit. So from the fifth totem to the 17th totem, you only need 283,000 emeralds per totem for the guarantees. And again, it is possible to get some for just like the regular like Sears or whatever. Like there's always like a chance. Like it's a chance is supposed to be like, I think it's 1 out of 3,333, though I've heard they're supposed to have lowered it with the new theme, so I don't know. I can't tell you if that's still the case or not. Supposedly supposed to be a bit lower now, but supposed to be a bit easier to get one, but that remains to be seen. But they did say that, so yeah, 5th to 17th totem, 283,000 emeralds in the gaps, and then from the 18th plus, it's actually 300,000 emeralds per level, and this continues on beyond level 31 plus, like the 31 first and beyond. Like there's still 300,000 emeralds each. So if you spend so if you spend 300,000 emeralds in the alternate elements and you don't get a totem, you will get that bad luck prevention mechanic come in. Though 300,000 is a lot, you will almost certainly get your totems before that, but it is a mechanic in the game that they have for you. So it's a bad luck prevention case, so you don't have super bad luck. Note if you buy open altar of elements at discount, because sometimes there'll be like discounts, you get like 20% off or whatever, so it'll be 3,600 at a time. You're still said you only, when you're doing that, you are going slower towards bad luck prevention. It's based on how many emeralds spent, not how many series you open. So if you're only spending 3,600 a time, it's that much harder to get to the next bad luck prevention guarantee. And in most cases, like the bad luck prevention almost never matters, because you're going to get them from the randoms before that. The first two totems at 4,500 and 45,000 emeralds are super good deals. Definitely try to go for those. I mean, even free to play should get the 4,500, because the game literally gives you 5,000 emeralds back for completing that quest of spending the 4,500 emeralds here. So there's literally quests for spending 4,500 emeralds here that gives you 5,000 emeralds back. So even free to players can get the first totem for free. But yeah, like I said, hopefully they've increased the drop rate, but I did a bunch of sphere openings earlier, and the drop rates still seem kind of bad, or there might be some other issues at play, but hopefully it'll work out. And if you want to see me, that video where I open all those tiny artifact spheres, you can find it down below. As always, thank you for watching.